y'all. How's it going? See if we can get some people to hop on here. I'm also going to pull it up on my laptop, so hopefully I will be able to see some comments and see when people are on here. Hi, Amanda. All right. Okay, let's see. There I am. All right, let's go tag at everyone. And maybe I'll be able to see comments then. All right. All right, let's turn the volume down there. All right, I think I'm gonna be able to see my comments on my laptop. I may be able to see some on my phone here. We'll let some more people hop on. Thanks, Amanda. I wore them just for you. So, how's the weather up there? Today it has been gorgeous. A little warm, just a tad bit humid, but it's been gorgeous. All right. Rainy. Yeah, it spit a little bit this morning. My sister got a pretty good little rain shower over about 20 miles away. There's not supposed to be anything else here until later on tonight. Okay, well, let's see. I've got my notes, I've got my jewelry. Stuff keeps popping up. Hi, Francis. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So my name is Crystal Perry. I am your Park Lane Jewelry stylist for this party. And this party is for Amanda. She is in New Hampshire. I met her through my friend Kathy, who is from New Hampshire. And when she had her party, I met Amanda, and we've messaged back and forth, and she seems like a really cool gal. Thanks, Francis. And she decided she wanted a party, so that's what we're doing. We're partying. So if you are on here and you're watching and you are live, please give me a hashtag live, so it kind of helps with our algorithms. Hi, Michelle. If you have to catch it later, that's perfectly fine. Just hashtag replay for me so I'll know. Any questions that you have, go ahead and throw them on there. I will try to, if I get too distracted, I will lose my place. And so I will try to get to questions later unless I see them pop up and it's something I can answer right then. So a little bit about me. I am, can y'all hear okay? My daughter's in the kitchen making supper, and I hope her banging around in there is not coming through too loud. So I have two girls. They are both adults. They both live at home. My oldest is special needs, and she's 24. She does well staying at home by herself. She's not like extreme special needs or anything, but not enough to where she can live on her own and go out and get a job and that type of thing. Oops. And then my youngest is 21. She'll be 22 this August. She got married last summer, so her and her husband both live with us. And they are saving up to build a house. They've been talking to a builder, so hopefully they'll get started before the end of the year. So I'm married, yes. Married to my best friend. We started dating, 1998, I guess. Ooh, I think myself feel older. And married a year to the day from our first date. So that was kind of neat. We've been married almost 26 years. Been together 26 years. Almost married 26 years. So I guess been almost together almost 27 years. Been married 26 years. So we live in Bochito, Oklahoma. It's a little town in southern Oklahoma. Not much going on around here other than our little area that we have, and some cows and some dogs and some chickens and guineas and goats and a little bit of everything. Turkeys and ducks. So we got a little bit of everything. So I was introduced to Park Lane in February. I have a friend that she messaged me and she's like, hey, I'm having a Park Lane jewelry party. Would you like me to invite you? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. What's Park Lane jewelry? And she's like, she laughed at me and she's like, oh girl, it's this gorgeous jewelry. Just let me add you, and any questions you have, my stylist Denise can answer. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, you know. So she adds me to it, and I click the link to go and look and everything. And of course, first time I look, if y'all have ever gone and just clicked on the link and just started looking, I was like, whew, I can't afford this stuff, you know. And so I told her, I was like, hey, thanks for inviting me. I'll hang out and kind of see what it's like, but I can't afford this right now. And she's like, just wait till Denise contacts you. So I waited, didn't have to wait too long. And so Denise contacted me and she's like, hey, Alicia said you had some qualms about how much the price was that you were seeing and everything. And I said, well, yeah. And she goes, hey, the price you see is not necessarily the price you're going to pay. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, right, you know. And she goes, no, I'm serious. She said, Park Lane has an everyday customer special. We call it the 2-4 special. So you get 2 of your favorite things that are less expensive. And then you can get up to 4 items at half price. And they can be some of the most expensive items in the catalog if that's the way you want to do it. And I'm like, nah, you know, no, there's no way a company does that. And she's like, no, I'm serious. And she said, let me show you. And so she said, just send me some things that you like and I'll fix you up a cart and show you. And I said, okay. And so I looked, and one of the things I saw and really liked is actually a pair of earrings that Amanda really likes. They're called Whisper, and they're these really fun, like, spiral dangle earrings. They come in silver and in gold, and they're $28. So I picked that. And then I picked a pair of Moana earrings. And they're kind of a vintage lacy look. And they come in 3 different metal styles: gold, silver, and rose gold. Very, very gorgeous. They're like $28, $26, something like that. 28, I think. And then I was like, okay. Then there's this bracelet I like too, and it was like, I think it was 142, something like that. And I was like, now, what are you gonna do with that? And so she showed me how to get it at half price, and that's how she did the 2 less expensive things at full price, and then the more expensive at half price. So I think that's the first 3 things I ended up ordering, and I ordered it through my friend Alicia's party, and kind of got hooked. Denise, the stylist that was doing her party, she's like, hey, you've asked some really good questions. You know, have you ever done direct sales? Have you ever thought about maybe doing this as a side hustle? And I'm like, well, it's kind of funny that you asked, because yes, I have. I've done a couple different things. And I said, it's been about 5 or 6 years since I got out of my last one, and I'm kind of missing it. And I was like, I really like this jewelry, you know. And I asked about like the return policy, and Park Lane has an awesome return policy. So in your first 120 days of having the product, if something happens to it, or if it starts to tarnish or something, you can send it back for a replacement or refund. And if it's after that, then there's just a $10 like restock fee. So I thought that was really cool, because you can't get that with all companies, you know. And then what was the other thing? I'm sorry, I'm getting interrupted. Just a second.
I can't open it with my nails. Thank you. Sorry.
So, I'm sorry. I was on a roll there. I was going so good. Well, of course, the customer special as well. The 2 for $4, they do that year round. Also, it's family owned. So the lady that started it, her name is Cheryl Levine, and we actually just lost her a few weeks ago. She started it back in the 20s when she was like 16 years old, and she wanted something to help bring income into her home and help her husband. Hi, Kathy. And she's like, there's not really anything out there for women. And so she kind of come up with this idea, and she started going around selling it, and she had parties with her friends and everything, and it just blossomed from there. So it is still owned. Hi, Layla. She is still, it is still family owned. Her granddaughter, Taylor, is actually like the main one that does our designing of the jewelry and everything. So much of it is designer inspired, like my butterfly necklace here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't follow designers. That's not one of the reasons I joined. So they did mention that this is designer inspired. The one that it's designed by, or inspired by, the butterfly's a little bigger, but yeah, I'm not going to try to tell you which designer it was, because I would be lying. This is part of our new Summer Days collection. I love it. It is really pretty, shiny, like a mother of pearl, and it's called Wanderlust. It's on a gold chain that's kind of like a paperclip chain, and it's $92. So that would make a really good half price once you get your cart started. So cart starters. Cart starters are going to be our 2 lesser price items. So let's look at some cart starters. Oh, I know where I was going before she interrupted me. I was telling you why I started with Park Lane. Sorry about that, guys. So yes, and she was actually the one that got married. So I started working in a manufacturing company 6 years ago in May, and I'm working in HR. I really like my job. I won't say I love it. There are some days that I absolutely hate it, but I do know that I will be there until I'm there, you know, or until they get rid of me. I'm not one of these that job hops. I was at the school where my kids went to school. I was there for almost 17 years. And before that, it was like 3 years here, 3 years there. And the only reason I quit and moved elsewhere was because we had the girls, we moved, just different things like that. So one of the reasons I started doing this was because Jolie did get married, and one of these days they will have kids, and I'm going to be Meemaw daycare. So I'm going to stay home and I'm going to keep the kids, but I want something that I can do to have wine money. I ain't gonna lie. That's one reason why Kathy and I get along so well. We both found that we have a lot of likes. We have a lot of things in common, and one of them is wine. So we do like to go to our wine tastings and everything. So, but no, that's not the only reason. I do want to be able to, go shopping or go get my wine or, buy something for the grandkids or something like that without having to ask my husband for money all the time. So that's one reason why I started this. And I wanted to start it now so I could get a good, solid customer base and foundation in it, so that once I do quit my other job, I won't be struggling or anything. So that's where that story was going a while ago before she come in here and interrupted. Cart starters. Our cart starters are our lesser priced items. This is a designer inspired piece. It's called the Rue. And yes, I did write 225 on it because I did a party a few weeks back and kind of showcased it for graduation gifts, and so it makes 2025. So this is Rue. It is circular. It has the little tiny crystals in it. It comes in, this is the hematite, so it's that black look, and it comes in silver, gold, and rose gold. So it comes in all 4 of the metal styles. They also have matching earrings. So this is the hematite matching earrings. Look how they catch the light. It's so pretty. So the necklace of this is $30. I'm sorry, the necklace is $36 and the earrings are $30. So that starts your cart right there. That's what we call your cart starter, or your oh shoot, what's the other term we use? I'll think of it, it'll come to me. I generally call it cart starter. To me, that's just easier to remember. Some of the other ladies call it different things. So that's a good cart starter. So there's your 2 things. Then you're going to look at your more expensive things. So your Wanderlust. That's going to be something that you're going to want to see for your half price. This other necklace that I have layered with it is called Declan. I'm going to get a little close. So Declan is 2 pieces. Look how it catches the light. It's gold and shimmery. It kind of reminds me of tiny little disco balls. So I am going to take it off so I can show you that it is 2 pieces and that you can wear them separately. You can wear them together. It does look really great on a different skin tones. It looks really good with a t-shirt. Kathy wore mine one time when we were out doing some stuff. Okay, I lied. I can't get it off. But see, it is 2 separate necklaces, and then there is a connection where you can connect it. So most of our necklaces that are 2 or 3 strands like that, that's how they are made. So it makes it really fun to be able to, you're wearing your Declan today. Awesome. So it does make it really easy to mix and match and build on it. So we like to layer things up. They call it a messy neck. I don't go too messy with mine. I don't like a lot of stuff up around my neck. So that's about as messy as I can go. So I do love this. The Declan is $76. So half price it is 36, I'm sorry. That's not right, 38. I can't do my math in my head. So it's 76, that makes it 38. This is also one of Amanda's pieces that she really liked. So that's another reason why I threw it on, because that way she could see it. Another one of our good half price pieces would be the guava. This is also one of our new summer days pieces. They're a hoop and they have tiny little pink crystals like all the way around, and they're called guava. They are $70. Half price they would be $35. Okay. All right, well, we're just gonna leave that one out. That way I can show you some of these other ones too. A couple of other pieces on the new Sunny Days collection that Amanda liked was the Sunshine. So the Sunshine are these 3 rings together. They're kind of a scratched looking metal. These are gold. They do only come in gold. $44 is how much these are. So these would be good as a cart starter or as a half price item. So these are called Sunshine. They're really fun to wear. See, have fun. All right. Another piece of our Sunny Days collection is what we call Breeze. And Breeze to me look like palm leaves. They come in silver. And like I said, they look like palm leaves. It's kind of a hammered looking metal, scratched looking metal. These are $46. So again, a good cart starter or half price. Let's see. Did the Whisper, the Devil? Okay, that was four of the main ones that she had on her list that I had that I could show was the Whisper, the Declan, the Sunshine, and the Guava. So I'm going to show a few other pieces, and then I'm actually going to put a cart together and show you and tell you what the savings is. One of the new Sunshine pieces is this. It's called Cascade. It is a necklace. I looped it around on my wrist and wore it as a bracelet. So it's very long. You can actually double it over and wear it as a shorter necklace. Then I have seen people, we do have some necklace pieces, some necklaces that have pendant pieces on them. You can, sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied right now. You can detach them from those and add it to this. We've got a couple of pieces that have crosses, and they looked really good on this. I don't have any of those pieces yet. That is $118. So let me tell you how to get this for $35. We have an bonus special going on right now. So if you put, once you have your cart started, once it gets to a total of $60, then you can get one item, any item in the catalog, for $35. So this makes a really great piece for that. Because like I said, it is $118. You can get it for $35. So it's just your cart with your full price and your half price has to add up to $60. This goes through the 11th of this month. This is not something that's around all the time. We have had them in different price ranges before. This is the one that's going on right now. A couple of other pieces that I wanted to show you. Some of our earrings come in like sets. So this is the Sloan set. They are the hoops. They are very lightweight. They are hollow. So you've got your gold, your silver, and your hematite. And Sloan is $62. So again, that's another good half price, or your bonus piece, either one. Let's move over here. So another good cart starter is our impression earrings. It's probably one of our #1 cart starters. The impression earrings are 3-carat Austrian crystals, dyed Austrian crystals. These are the pink in a silver setting. They do also come in gold setting, and there are other colors. So there's like a light blue, there is a turquoise that's in a gold, there's a purple, red, there's like a royal blue as well. So there are several colors, and that is $30. So that is a good cart starter. We also have necklaces to match, and they are they're $34. I don't have an impression necklace right now. Also a good cart starter. So with the two of those, you would actually hit your $60, and then you could get another pricier item for $35, and then you still have your 4 half price items. So a good pricier item for $35 for the bonus would be the impression bracelet. So we do have the impression bracelet. It is again dyed Austrian crystals, and it comes in the different settings. This one's gold. I have one here that's in the silver. And then we do have, there's a couple I think that came out in rose gold, and then there's a couple that I think came out like in the hematite. So some of them are just limited time. They'll pop up like that, but there are several different colors like this that you can match with the earrings. This is the purple one that I have. So they are $188 and make a perfect bonus piece at the $35. Another good bonus piece is my gold bracelet with the turquoise. It's called Ray. It's $140. So you could actually do it at half price, which would be $70, or at your bonus your bonus piece for $35. Yes, I brought my water in here. Just a second, I'm getting tickly. I will try not to keep y'all too much longer. There are earrings to match. The earrings are $62. I don't have the earrings, but the bracelet is the stretchy kind, and it's just so fun to layer up. I layer it up with I layer it up with different colors of impressions that I have. I also have this Cartier inspired bracelet. It's this one right here. It's called Jewel, and Jewel is $78. Again, another good half price or bonus piece. This one's in hematite. It does come in gold and rose gold and silver as well. And it's a hinge bracelet, so you just, sorry, sometimes it's hard to do it left-handed for me. All right, let me grab one of these other ones. I can't get this one to pop open. So here's the one in silver. It is a hinged, and then it just snaps together. Like I said, $78, so it's a good piece for half price or for your bonus piece. Another one that I have on here, and we call these an arm party when you got your bling going on. So this colorful 10 strand here, this is called Iris. It is multicolored, and I love it. Right now it's on special. It is a sunny days piece. It's on special. You can get it for $40 with a purchase. When it came in and Savannah helped me open up, she said, "Oh, that looks like fireworks." So now we call it fireworks at our house. So that is a special right now, 40 with a purchase. The razzle that I have right here, this is a stretchy piece. It's got your gold balls, and then it's got multiple colored crystals on the top piece. Razzle is $64, so again, another great half price. It's part of our Sunny Days collection as well. So this little gorgeous piece right here, I threw on because I found out earlier that it's National Champagne Day, and it's called Prosecco. So it does come in gold, which I have. I'm a gold girl. And then it also comes in silver. So it is a hinged one, and it has this little piece that comes over and latches, kind of help keep it on, and then it just pops apart. Such a fun piece, gorgeous, great for layering. So this little beauty this little beauty is $176. So this would make a great bonus piece and get it at $35. All right, so I told you that I would show you how to make a cart. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna take our whisper earrings at 28. We are gonna take our sunshine earrings at 44. And that equals 70. So we're over our 60 for our bonus. So we're gonna go ahead and choose Prosecco since it's National Champagne Day, and we're gonna get it for 35. Now we're gonna do our half price pieces. So we are gonna do guava at half price. We're gonna do Declan at half price. I forgot to grab Phoebe. Let me grab Phoebe. We do have some rings. I don't have very many of them. That's why I haven't said anything about them yet, but we do have this really cute one that everybody just loves. It is a heart. It's called Phoebe, and she's 50. She's a good half price one at 25. And this is where I wear her. And then Jewel at half price. So all of that, you've got your Whisper, your Sunshine at full price, your Guava, your Declan, your Phoebe, and your Jewel at half price. Then you've got your Prosecco at 35 because of the your cart adding up to 60. You can get it something at 35. So with all of that, your total would be $242. All of those at full price would be $518. So it's a savings of $276. And of course, that's before tax and shipping and everything. But now, if say that is what you want and you can't get it all at one time right now, we can always book a party, and you can get a few things now. You can get a few things for free and half price at your party. So our goal for Amanda's party is 10 orders. The way our hostess rewards work is each order is $20 of free credit for our hostesses. So for the first 5, she's gonna get 100, okay? When she reaches 10, it doubles and she's at 40. So from 5 to 10 orders, she goes from 100 in free credit to 400. Then she'll get 4 half price pieces. And then I am going to gift her with a piece, anything in the catalog she wants. Now we would also love to have 2 bookings. Whoever books from her is going to get her an extra piece from me, and then you get a piece free for booking before we ever even have your party. Okay? So is there anything that I haven't shown that you're really wanting to see? Anything that I have explained that you're kind of confused about or anything like that? Let me know. Now's a good time. Of course, there's tons more stuff. We also have some summer sales going on. So every few days they mark down some pieces and they put them on there. I know there's there's these daisy earrings that they have marked down right now. So these are regular 70 and they've got them marked down to 54 right now. There are 2 flowers, 2 daisies, and then each one have a little crystal in the middle. Really, really cute, really summery, springy. Good pieces to throw on with some jeans and a t-shirt, or you could dress it up with something else. Is that what you got at Kathy's party, Amanda? Was the daisies? Anybody that it has their cart ready or their wish list ready, I'm sorry, you can Facebook message it to me. You can text it to me. If you're part of Amanda's party, she sent you a text or a message that has my text number in it. So please feel free to Facebook message or text me. Send me your wish list. I will work you up a cart, send you a link for it. And then all you have to do is go in there and let me know if you want to make any changes. Easy peasy. Questions? I'm so glad y'all partied with me. Anybody that missed Amanda, just be sure and let them know they can go back and watch the replay. And if no one else has any questions, I think I have covered just about everything. I used to show everything that I had. That's before I built up and got more. We'd be here for a few hours if I tried to show everything and tell about it. So I try to cut it down. Sometimes I do get to chasing shiny squirrels and get off topic, just like earlier when she come in and interrupted me. But I do really appreciate you booking with me, Amanda. She did book off of Kathy's party, so Kathy did get a prize for Amanda booking from me. Amanda's gonna get a prize for booking with me. And then if we can get to her 10 orders, I am gonna do another prize for her. Once we get our 5 orders, I will do a drawing for a free piece of jewelry. And then once we get to 10, I will do another drawing. So get those wish lists to me so we can figure out what you want, and I will work up your carts and get them to you. You're very welcome, Amanda. One of these days, maybe we can meet in person. I'm wanting to get up that way at some point in time, maybe a girls trip sometime. So, okay. Have a great night. Y'all have a good rest of the weekend. If you haven't already, go join the mega party. You can let me know if you need the link. If you're part of Amanda's party, I think she's already sent you the link to it. So just go join so that I can go and make sure they approve you in there. There will be a big, huge hour-long party tomorrow night. It'll be at 7 Central. I believe that's 8 o'clock your time, Amanda. Lots of posts that you can go in there and comment on. Lots of videos that you can go watch. Each day they showed different things. My team actually did the earrings. The team that I'm on, they did Thursday, which was the earrings. So go take a look, have some fun, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.